At Geelong Grammar School this week, we're running our first ever Discovering More positive education course. It's a brand new course that our team's developed over the last couple of years. It's kind of a sequel to the original Discovering Positive Education course that we've run over 25 times now around Australia, around the world. It's a brand new course that covers a whole range of topics, from some of the emerging science in the field. Some of the questions that we get asked most from teachers is to cover new material that wasn't covered in the original course.
It's interesting that the course starts the very first module with curiosity, and I hope the participants will take a curious lens to each of the 10 modules and will leave feeling that the resources they've been given, the resources that they've explored, will be able to be implemented into their schools and tailored in a way that makes sense to their context.
Increasingly with our original Discovering Positive Education course, and now with Discovering More Positive Education, we're welcoming educators and participants from a very broad range of schools from around Australia and from around the world.
I decided to do the Discovering More and Positive Education course because I found the first PosEd course so positive, and I was able to implement so many strategies into my classroom that I jumped at the opportunity to do a further 4-day study.
To start with, I thought it was the stuff around kindness. I found that really powerful, but then this morning we started looking at hope. And I wasn't sure at first how that was going to work for our students and how we were going to use that, but after looking at the theory behind it, I think it's going to be really powerful for our students. I think that's maybe something the students in our school community lack, and I think if we can get them to develop a sense of hope, then we can really bring a lot to their futures.
The kindness and humour, and I teach with humour, a lot of it, and even if I'm not so funny, but I love the idea of just bringing that into the classroom and making each child's day, and staff members as well.
So a particular highlight for me was during the savouring module, and during the breakouts we got the participants to go back and have a look at a past photo that they wanted to savour, and then they shared that with a partner, and it was really lovely to see the closeness build in those relationships as they were savouring that experience and building those positive emotions together.
A real highlight of this course has been for me getting to see familiar faces, getting to see just the energy that the participants bring to the courses, and really their passion and their love for positive education.
I think the highlight probably is really the discussions that we have with other people who are on the same journey. It doesn't matter what stage of the journey, but everyone's learning from other people and their successes and their mistakes, which are similar to ours, but there's some differences and some great things that we've been able to learn.
So I just really hope that people will be able to take away enough to make small changes that will impact their lives and the lives of the people around them.
I think the best place to learn about all this information is here in Geelong Grammar School, because you discover yourself, your abilities, your strengths, and then you can take all this knowledge and make something for your country or your community. And if you really want to do a change for your educational system in your country, it is the best place to learn.
What I would really like to do when I get back to school after the holidays, of course, is to talk to my staff about what I've learned, the fact that there really is hope that we can change the way we do things. We can embed humour and the positivity that comes from this course. It just needs to be done by all the staff. I'm going to go back with huge amounts of enthusiasm.